Our next caller is Morgan from New York.
Hi, Morgan.
How you doing, Morgan?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. How can we help
Great.
you?
Okay, so I broke my fibula on a run, June 17th or something. I think I probably had some stress fractures that just finally had enough. And then I tripped and I fell, and I didn't think I fell that hard. So I walked around for 2 weeks and then realized something probably wasn't right. So long story short, I ended up in a walking boot, and I was kind of trying to do single leg moves to try to prevent some of the atrophy. But at this point, I'm out of the boot. I'm still in a brace, but I have no muscle on that leg. And so when I sent this email in, I was trying to combat that atrophy. At this point, it's already happened. So kind of just wondering, what are the best ways to fix that imbalance? Do I only do that leg and try to catch it up? Do I try to do both legs and just balance them out that way? Yeah, I guess that is my question.
Heel first, map symmetry, lead with the weaker leg first. It'll catch right up.
Yeah, Morgan, are you typically that kind of a fracture happens when you're just overdoing it with your exercise?
Which is why I just said heel.
And under eating. Is that you?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm a marathoner, so I've always run, but I've had I've never been hurt before, and I've been running for 20 years. Okay. So I guess I don't know.
Okay. Do you undereat?
At one point, probably, but now I would tell you no.
Okay, good.
I feel like I don't. So it came at a weird time because I felt like I was the strongest I'd ever had been. So I don't know.
Okay. Bone takes longer to strengthen than muscle. So sometimes that muscle could go and then the bone takes time to go. So there's a couple things here. One, you don't have to worry about the atrophy. Even if you didn't do what Adam said, which what he gave was great advice.
Comes back pretty quick.
Yeah, muscle memory is remarkable. So even just getting into regular workouts, that muscle will come back so fast. So that's one thing that you want to consider. Here's the second thing, and this is counterintuitive, but there's interesting studies on this. Training the leg. So you're not fully healed yet, right?
Correct. There's actually it's been annoying. I had an autoimmune disorder at some point, and so I feel like that's delayed my healing, but I'm still waiting because even though the leg never felt broken, the bone hasn't sort of built as much as they would have hoped for at my age. So yes, still delayed healing.
Okay, and I see you supplementing with vitamin D, calcium, probably throw some magnesium in there. If you work on the healthy leg, it'll actually prevent some of the atrophy, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, so keep working out the rest of the body.
Machines will be great for this.
Machines are good for, and then when you're ready to go, unilateral training, and then be patient, and it'll catch up very quickly.
Okay. So I've had my vitamin D and calcium checked, and I've had a lot of symptoms of vitamin B12 being low, but I had that checked as well. Is there anything else that could be causing the delayed healing?
Yeah, I mean,
how are your calories?
Before I got hurt, when I was running my normal workouts and stuff, I was close to 3,000 every day. Now, since being hurt, since I haven't had as much expenditure, I've cut it to 2,000, just because I'm not moving as much.
Do you take methylated B vitamins?
I don't take any B vitamins.
Okay.
No.
Try methylated because sometimes people have issues with absorption, or sometimes B levels can look normal, but they're actually not adequate. So I would go methylated B vitamin supplement, D, calcium. Continue to feed your body, and when you're ready, start strength training. And then as far as the autoimmune condition is concerned, would you mind talking a little bit about that?
Yeah. So when I was 16, I did probably have an eating disorder, and I was diagnosed with hyperactive thyroid. I lost all the weight, and it was kind of bad for a while. And then they sort of got me medicated on that, and then it became Graves' disease, and so I had Graves' and Graves' eye disease. And then for the last 2 years, I've been in remission, they say. So it's sort of calmed itself. I still get blood work to check in every 6 months, whatever. But yeah, so I'm in remission for that. But because of that autoimmune disorder, I'm probably just always going to have a little bit of weirdness, with hormones and everything.
Yeah, and then you avoid gluten, right?
I haven't.
Avoid
I've
it.
been tested for celiac and it comes back negative, but I've never gone off gluten.
I would avoid it. I mean, you're probably okay, but whenever you see any kind of thyroid dysfunction, gluten oftentimes makes it worse.
Exacerbates it.
Not always, but oftentimes. And it won't hurt.
And alcohol.
It wouldn't hurt. So I would cut the gluten, replace it with other carbohydrates, and do that for about 30 to 60 days and just see if you feel different. And if you start to feel really good, stay off of it.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's it. Other than that, I think you're going to be okay.
Take it
once
easy.
you're
Rest
healed.
up. Let it heal.
Yep. Get a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Do we send Matt Symmetry over to her? Send Matt Symmetry to her so she has that too for afterwards.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I was doing performance before I got hurt. And then obviously kind of had to back off a little bit. So
Once you rehab and you're back to normal strength training, follow Symmetry and lead with the weaker leg first to let it dictate what you do on the other side.
Do you have
It'll catch
access
right
to a
up.
vibration plate, by the way?
I do not.
Vibration plates can actually, in some cases, speed up the healing of bone. So that might look into it. I would say look into it and see if that's if that's something you want to try. And it'd be pretty easy. You could just stand on it, and in some cases that does help speed up the healing of bone.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask one other random question? I know that's like the written rule in the email.
No, you're good. You're good. Go for
Let's
it.
break it. Yeah.
So I'm obsessed with health and nutrition and everything. So I kind of did like a holistic blood test a little bit ago, and they came back saying that my AST was too high, and so they actually said I probably had too much protein. Is that actually something to be worried about, or?
That's interesting. That's a liver enzyme. So that's interesting. Are you on any medication or anything that could cause that?
I don't think so. The only supplement I took before breaking my leg and adding in the vitamin D and calcium was creatine.
Okay, and then your urea was good. Kidney function was good.
Yeah, it was just the liver one, and then my BUN was a little high as well.
BUN can be a little high when you exercise and stuff, so I wouldn't be worried about it. But liver enzyme's interesting. That's an interesting one. So I would look a little deeper in that. I doubt it's protein. It's pretty rare that protein would cause. I mean, what was your protein intake?
I get close to 180 every day.
Yeah, I mean, you could try lowering it to see if it does anything, but I doubt that's causing an elevation in that liver enzyme. Typically, it's like medication, alcohol, some kind of toxin. It could be something like that. So, but that's interesting. I would look deeper into that.
Okay, I will see if I can figure something out with that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
You got it.
All right.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, God bless.
You too.
Yep.
That's the first time I've heard someone say that high protein would cause
I haven't
liver
heard that
enzyme
either.
to go up.
Huh.
Yeah,
Which is
the
interesting.
doctor just tells her to lower it.
Because he's like, how much protein are you eating?
Yeah.
That would be that's an interesting one. Interesting. The
Have
thing
we
about
had her on before?
no,
She looked really familiar.
the thing about her
She did,
her bone not healing though is interesting to me. That's really interesting.
Well, she did.
That's indicative.
She did drop from 3,000 to 2,000 calories too.
Yeah.
I doubt she was making that much of a difference in her movement to drop 1,000.
Yeah, but even then, like to be that young, that's indicative of like nutrient deficiency.
Well, yeah, she had an eating disorder. So and she's a marathon runner.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean
I know that pernicious anemia, your B levels can look like they're high, but you have symptoms of anemia. That's why I recommend methylated B vitamins, because that could be the case when you have I think it's called the MTHFR gene variant. So I don't know. Interesting.
Another example, in my opinion, of somebody who's marathon running is not good
It's
for.
not beneficial for
It
her.
tends to attract.
It tends to
and
attract
drive.
the wrong person to do it, and
Yep.
it's like it's not that it in itself is bad. It's just that someone who comes from an eating disorder like that, eating low calories,
They tend to go there.
doing endurance type of training like that, the repetitive banging on the just not ideal.
No.
Just not ideal at all.
Pure strength training, I know, would be so much better.